Oh, God.
Welcome back to the Banthaverse, everyone. I am your producer and host, Matt, and we've got a lot to get through. So we are going to waste absolutely no time other than looking at my face just for one more second. 2 seconds. Okay. And we're going to introduce our cast. We're going to play a little intro video, and then we are going to get straight into the live script read. So, going clockwise, we have Chris Ryans, Sean Fallon, Luthien, Dan Miller, D. Raven, Spencer, Clare Stribling, Laura Sirikul, Alex Damon, and Mollie Damon. And if everyone's ready, give me a thumbs up, and let's get
I'm
into
giving
this
thumbs up.
performance of Star Hard.
Interior, hotel manager's office. Chad Someone, manager of the Triple H Hotel, sits behind his desk, phone in one hand, drink in the other. He always has a drink in his hand these days.
Yeah, it's weird. So 4 of my staff died this week. All accidents. One drowned in a river, one got hit by a speeder, one cut his own throat while shaving, the other one was electrocuted by a wire he pulled from the ceiling. So here I am, Chad Someone, trying to find a staff, and lo and behold, these 4 dudes walk in the door looking for work. Amazing, isn't it? If I still believed in the Force, I'd say it was the Force, but that'd be silly. Anyway, in answer to your question, I don't need car insurance.
He puts down the phone and looks at the 4 new employees. They are all dressed in black and wearing fake mustaches.
So, what are your names?
Veers.
Do you have a first name?
Rick.
And the others?
Rick Piet.
Rick Pride.
Rick Hugs.
Sorry, was that Hux?
No, it's Hugs.
Okay, Ricks. Another lot of people with a stupid name. And no, in case you weren't listening, I don't need car insurance. I've got a license, but no car. So there you go. So what's your job history?
You mean like what we did before?
No. What was it you did before this job?
We were truck drivers. Once, we pulled into a diner on the road trip for a break. A woman came in and ordered a coffee. Then she looked at us and said, "You look like you're all truck drivers." I wonder why. Her name was, I think, Thelma? And she asked if we were all actually truck drivers. I said we was.
Excellent. Now, what was this Thelma wearing at the time?
Socks.
Sounds legit. So I'll just call this Thelma and ask her to confirm that you were actually truck drivers. That's not weird, right? She knows who you all are, right?
Hugs, Piet, Pride, and Veers all look worried for a moment.
I was a trucker.
Sounds legit. You're hired. So why don't we head out to the dining room and I can show you the ropes?
They all stand up and leave the room together. Interior, the dining room. Chad points to a table, directing them to sit, and goes into the kitchen. Pride, Piet, Veers, and Hugs look around. The mood is very relaxed.
It's nice.
Shut up. We're not here for the decor, or the ambiance, or the conversation, or the food, or the wine, or whatever, or even the small talk. It's not like we can go and book a table at Versailles or Le Cirque or wherever restaurant it is that the Coruscantians eat at. We're here to make sure the prisoners arrive with no surprises.
They all sit as Chad returns with a bottle of wine and 4 glasses. He pours them all a drink into their glasses and then drinks from the bottle.
The hotel manager is in charge of the dining room, which means he has to have some authority over the staff and presumably the guests. I'm not saying it's all peaches and cream, but the service has been good so far. We're all going to do a quick walkthrough. If you feel any need to complain about anything, now's the time.
Chad slams the empty wine bottle down on the table and burps.
This wine is very nice. May I have a top up?
Sorry, I drank the last of it.
You drank it all?
Yep, I'll get more. You guys want anything else? You look like you could use a glass of wine.
No, I'm fine.
Huge fucking surprise.
Chad walks back into the kitchen, and we hear a loud bang as he throws the empty wine bottle down the garbage chute and leaves, slamming the door. From the kitchen, we hear the sound of the cook shouting.
"Stop drinking all my stars, damn wine!" And Chad.
The cook kicks open the door and storms into the dining room. We see that it is Dexter Jetzer. The studio audience hoots and hollers at the appearance of this crowd favorite.
"You better not touch my Jawa juice."
The studio audience goes nuts for his catchphrase.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
This is our chef, Dexter. He has arms. So many arms. Any questions?
I'd like to know more about you outside of being a chef. Are you an ex-boyfriend of Chad's mother?
Not anymore. She's so close to getting that PhD in plants and healing. She thinks she's gonna get a job at the Royal Botanical Gardens, which she applied for a while ago. But if you put her in charge, she would be absorbed by her work. So I dumped her.
Dexter will show you to your rooms. And there's a hat over there with all the vacant job roles written on little pieces of paper inside. Give it a swish around and pluck a job out. And that's your job. Okay, guys? I got to return to my office to do office work.
Hugs sits in the audience.
Wow.
Interior, Imperial Transport, Ord Mantell. Luke, Han, and Leia are guarded by a junior-ranked stormtrooper, Private First Name Gideon. Gideon, despite his rank, appears to be older than the other privates in the Stormtrooper Corps. Private Gideon has been entrusted with guarding them en route to the Triple H Hotel. Piloting the transport is pod racer turned Imperial pilot Thal Jobin.
I can't believe that Thal Griffin Jobin is piloting this mission. It's too damn important for a hothead like him.
You know, I can hear you through the comlink, oldest private ever.
Jobin slams his foot down on the accelerator pedal as a sign of quiet disdain for his counterpart.
Only a hothead like me could get stuck in a transport with the hot-looking Han Solo and in me like Gideon.
Jobin cranes his neck from the front seat and looks back at the prisoners. He realizes that Princess Leia Organa looks a lot like his hot cousin, Princess Lee Harvey Oswald.
You look like my hot cousin. She is so hot. It makes me want to jump into the engine of my pod racer and run into some hyperspace mountains.
Leia looks disgusted and turns her head away. Jobin looks back at the road.
But I could never do things with my hot cousin that I'm able to do with you, princess. She's super powerful, and I got eyes that look like she just stepped out of an old Oz book.
Oh.
Jobin decides now is a great opportunity to show off his knowledge of the female anatomy to Private First Name Gideon. He turns back around, staring at Leia's cleavage and announcing to Gideon,
I was thinking of doing her last night, and it would have been amazing because I pay great attention to the G-spot. Are you familiar with it?
I need to go to the refresher, but I can't leave you alone with the prisoners, perv.
Jobin shakes his head in disgust.
Of course you need to use a refresher again. What is this, the fourth time in the last hour, baby bladder? But it's okay. I need a shower myself. I'm all hot and bothered. There's a small town coming up with a roadside gift shop. We can stop there.
We can't stop. We have a schedule to keep. Nobody cares that you want to rub one out real quick. There's a refresher at the Triple H.
Good luck holding your pee in, old man. We've got an hour before we reach the hotel.
I'm a big boy. I can hold it. Now stop talking about refreshers. You're going to make it trickle out.
Jobin stops the transport near the town anyway and enters the gift shop.
Thal Jobin, is that you?
Who the hell are you?
It's me, Tiggy Bottoms. I heard that you were pod racing at that clam bake on Kurdiggermink. You're not the pretty little space raisin you used to be, are you? You know there's a local titty bar.
Tiggy Bottoms. Nice name. Nice pair of saggy boobs. Don't remember ya. I'd remember boobs that saggy.
You don't remember? That's good. It shows you're a real Star Wars fan. One of my regulars was at the clam bake. He's visiting from Falith. It's a little planet in the outer...
That's nice. I got an old man who needs to use your refresher.
Gideon runs past Tiggy and Jobin with a tight grip on his penis, trying to hold in the pee.
Refresher, where?
It's in the back behind the Wookiee butt fur clippers.
Hurry up, Private.
Private First Name Gideon runs past Tiggy and Jobin.
He's kind of old to be a private, ain't he?
I tease him, but he's awesome. I'd love to do him if he'd let me.
No, Maybe. I gotta pee.
Gideon runs into the restroom, and Jobin and Tiggy talk loudly.
That chick from Kurudu. Yeah, I've heard of her.
If we call her Cindy, I bet you she would say, "Oh, jeez."
Tiggy gives Jobin a high five.
So what brings you here anyway?
Gideon interrupts from the stall.
I told you, Jobin, I'm a big boy. I've been working out. I can hold my pee forever. And I'm ready for the triplets now.
Jobin's eyes widen.
Triplets? Oh, that's good. We're still working on the sex switch in the Yavin Control Center.
As Tiggy laughs at Gideon, Jobin nonchalantly pulls down his pants. Jobin grabs a pair of Wookiee butt fur clippers and waves it in front of Tiggy.
You think these will shave my pubic hairs up real nice?
Tiggy laughs.
Give me your hand.
Just then, Gideon runs out of the restroom, leaving his pants dangling around his knees.
I need to find another refresher. Now!
What happened?
I need to find a refresher now!
This is the only refresher for 8 space miles.
Well, fuck it, I'm going back in.
Gideon waddles back into the restroom.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, old man, hurry it up. We're on the clock.
I'm not going anywhere until I'm finished.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with your bladder?
Pee! Unlimited pee!
Gideon
All
collapses
right.
out of the stall onto Tiggy.
All right, big guy. Remove that shirt. We're going to test out these butt fur clippers. Don't argue with me, big guy.
Tiggy shaves Gideon's chest with the Wookiee butt fur clippers.
Now, you're a cute looking guy. What do you think?
Yeah. I look just like my buddy Lebo.
That's not a real Wookiee butt fur clipper. That's a Wookiee butt fur comb.
Haven't you seen the Star Wars movies? It's official merchandise.
Tiggy turns to Jobin with the Wookiee butt fur clipper.
Jobin, you need to get this done before I change my mind.
Stop! Who's watching the prisoners?
Private Gideon and Thal Jobin run back to the transport. In their haste and excitement, they left both their pants at the gift shop and the transport doors wide open. Han, Luke, and Leia are nowhere to be seen. Interior, manager's office, later. Chad drinks wine and stares into space.
The Clone War? Good fucking question. I don't want to talk about it. Doesn't interest me in the slightest. We had that one back in 93, and now we have a new one. We've been doing cloning. We've got a really, really, really good clone. But then the war ended and we lost. I think. And now I do this.
There is a knock on the door.
Yeah. What is it? I'm not watching pornos.
The door opens and Akmina enters.
Well, if it isn't my barkeep, Miss Akmina Heartstrings, here to give me a hand getting my drunk ass to bed again.
Never. I heard whispers about a couple Imperials up to no good. I heard them making trouble in the neighborhood.
By my heel, I care not. Fighting didn't win the war, just made things worse.
You used to believe in the fight for peace in all things. Now you just sit by your desk and drink and watch the adult-only Hollows.
I'm getting bored of those too. It's all crap. I'm sick of self-love. Screw it. I'm going to bed. I'm just gonna drink myself to sleep.
Good night, Mr. Someone. It's been a pleasure.
Chad yells at the ceiling.
Fine, God! I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Chad drinks his wine.
Wine won't make the fighting stop. This war is different. A war that if you don't fight, you won't win.
Oh yeah? And who am I fighting against?
Yourself.
The statement fills the room with tension. It's very dramatic. Akmina walks away, leaving Chad to drink alone. Interior, hotel staff room. After being shown to their quarters, Piet is resting in his bunk, Pride is trimming his toenails, and Hugs is pacing around the room nervously. Piet looks up from his bowl of cornflakes, annoyed.
Will you calm down? You're making me seasick.
This is important. It's all important. I could get a promotion for this. I could get a promotion for pulling all of you into this situation.
Is Vader coming? This seems like the kind of operation that Vader would want to know about. The Death Star and all.
Vader? Darth Vader. Veers, be a dear and tell me if my trousers smell like terra poops.
Veer smells Hugs' trousers.
No, they don't. They smell like fresh, clean, hot couture goodness.
That's right. And that's how you know Vader isn't coming. Because if he was, I'd be filling these trousers with fear shits every 2 minutes.
Oh my
I don't understand. Vader can't smell your terra poop pants. His mask doesn't allow him to smell aromas. Why would you?
That's because I don't make poops for Vader's pleasure. I only make them when I'm terrified. And Vader terrifies me. So I didn't tell him about this mission.
And that, my friend, is the distinction between us. We are clear on the fact that we are on the same team. You act like Vader is a different team. And more accurately, a different ocean. I don't even think he's scary.
He is the scariest bear this side of Beartown. He's a walking half-robot magic man dressed like shadows and death. He looks like a floating skull made out of armadillo parts and tentacles and stapler clips. If I was riding a snoring purple turd, I'd point my snout at him, he'd snap it off, and then he'd suck out my soul like an after-dinner mint.
I thought he was a robot. What could he be? A chainsaw robot?
No, he's a bit of a robot, half man, half wizard.
Don't call him a wizard. We don't like that word being used in Star Wars.
The room falls silent for a moment.
Well, I know he's not scared because I walked in on him in the shower. I saw it all.
You've seen Darth Vader naked. What did he look like down there? Was his dick short? Or one of those long flanged pink dicks? Rough, smooth, always winking at you? Or a woman, like some bloke in a crisply pressed Star Trek uniform?
Yep.
Then why did you think he was a robot?
Pride stands up and strides to the center of the room.
Enough of this claptrap. We have a mission, and we won't complete it if we're in here making funnies like the cast of The Golden Girls, Betty White, RRP. We need to have this place prepared for when the prisoners arrive. It's clear that Chad someone is too drunk to be an issue, but that chef might be a problem due to the number of arms he has. And there's still the head of security and a housekeeper. They could be problems and they need to be assessed and destroyed. Any questions?
Piet raises a hand.
Me.
Yes, Piet.
Oh, Viz. Oh, do you think robots have dicks?
The doors to the staff room open, and the housekeeper walks in. Black Chrysanthemum is dressed like a French maid.
Oh, good lord!
Is there a problem?
Oh my god.
Awesome.
No problem. No problem at all.
Good. There's a weird vibe in the air at the moment. I smell unease and fresh, clean haute couture.
Great. So, have you seen any prisoners about the place?
Pride barks.
God damn it, Hub, shut up!
What are you guys talking about?
Housekeeper, help us settle a debate, won't you? Do you think Darth Vader could sneak into this hotel and eat every cock and ball in this place?
Jesus. Wow.
No, there's no way he'd get past our barkeep. And even if he did, then he'd have to contend with our head of security.
What about Chad?
Nah, he's a drunk. Vader would be able to sneak right by him on tiptoes.
Interesting. Anyway, we'll let you get back to work.
Nice meeting you all. You can call me Black.
The 4 Imperials scurry out of the room before Black Chrysanthemum can finish telling them his name.
Santy.
Black Chrysanthemum sighs. Interior. Hallway. Piet, Veers, and Hugs march together down the hallway with great haste, struggling to keep up with Pride.
Hey, wait up.
Our prisoners will arrive soon. We must commence the operation now.
Pride stops suddenly. The others huddle behind him. Pride opens his jacket to reveal 4 envelopes labeled Wicked Secret Operations Company.
Nice.
He hands them out, keeping one for himself.
You now have a set timetable for the operation. You have an 8-hour deadline to attack each and every risk factor in the building. As you complete each subtask, return to me, and I will place a sticker in your sticker book. Be the first to eliminate them all, and you will win the secret mystery box prize.
But what about the head of security? They sound like a very big risk.
Leave that to me. Take the list of risk factors and you have been assigned and dispose of them quickly.
What's in the mystery box?
And what about Chad someone? He's not listed anywhere.
He should be easy for you to take care of. He's soft in the head, after all.
Piet is considering things, but after a moment, he shakes his head.
I'm worried. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, why won't you tell us what's in the box? Is it Gwyneth Paltrow's head?
Ignore your bad feelings about this and complete your tasks. You've been trained for this day at great expense to the Empire.
We're not even wearing body armor with a U. You spell it with a U.
What's in the goddamn box?
Shut the hell up. Yeah? We have a limited amount of time. Get to work or I'll grind your gears like a noodle in a grinder. Our prisoners could arrive any minute. Get to work.
I bet it's an assortment of boutique cheeses. I'm going to win that fucking mystery box. I'm not sharing it with any of you. Better.
The Imperials calmly part ways. Veers and Piet walk down one corridor, Hugs down another, and Pride walks back to their quarters. Interior, security office. The head of security is an old reprogrammed B-2 battle droid. It has a long white beard and a shiny sheriff's badge. Its name is Inspector Chisos. The security room has a bookcase full of the Star Wars movie series, as well as all episodes of the Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series. Inspector Chisos is not a fan of Star Wars, but he can quote the movies line by line. Inspector Chisos watches camera footage of the hotel. He notices Veers and Piet are at a computer terminal in the server room, frantically typing.
What are they doing? It looks like they're trying to guess the security code.
Interior, server room.
We need to guess the passphrase. Try, confirm the death of my fears.
The passphrase is rejected.
I am shocked that it didn't work.
I know. It's my password for everything.
Mine too.
They use their feet to high-five each other, then turn back to the computer terminal. Interior, security office. Chad someone stumbles out of the maintenance cupboard in the security office. Cleaning equipment spills onto the floor behind him. Akmina stumbles out behind him.
Why?
Something wicked this make comes.
Do I detect a little malevolence in your voice there?
I said wicked. That's wicked.
Inspector Chisos enters the server room.
Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
He points to a security monitor, and the three watch Veers and Piet failing to crack the password. Interior, server room. Piet stares at the monitor.
God damn it, Veers. Why would you think that was the passphrase? Let's try something simpler. How about the Queen always said never to discuss religion in mixed company? For some reason, it makes sense here.
The passphrase is rejected.
Damn it.
Interior, security office. Chad turns to Inspector Chisos.
So, you got good news then?
Like I said, I've got good news and bad news. I'll start with the bad. I've had a specialist override worked implemented in our security protocols for a while now. Our security is designed so that we can have all our guests securely scanned and checked against our Imperial and criminal database as they enter the building. So if someone entered and we got a ping, they'd get the obligatory grope from me. We'll have found out if any of them are brainwashed schmucks, and we'll have them all removed from the premises.
Okay, but why is that the bad news?
If they guess the override code, they'll tap straight into our security mainframe. That's bad news because it's designed to run every program in the hotel at the same time. They'd control every system.
Makes sense. And what's the good news?
The good news is the passphrase is impossible to crack.
Excellent. Let's just chalk this up to new employees being curious about their new job. Akmina, meet me back in the closet for some hanky. The lights go up.
The lights go out. Chad, Akmina, and Inspector Chisos, it's okay. Look at each other, then to the security monitor. Interior, server room. Piet and Veers cuddle. The passphrase they entered was accepted. Piet licks Veers on the lips. Veers snickers. Sorry.
Oh yeah! I knew the passphrase beep 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 would work.
But how did you know the passphrase beep 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 would work?
Because I once downloaded a copy of Black Mirror to my home computer. That's when I realized that, hey, technology's amazing. I'm living a modern life in the future. Had been replaced with, oh no, technology is bad. It should go beep 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 beep. That's why I've always insisted that one day beep 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 would work. But I never expected beep 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 to actually work. It was just a wild guess.
Piet begins to leave the server room.
Can we skip to the end of the story? I think we've got enough of the movie. No, fine. We'd better tell Pride that we've completed subtask 1.
Interior, security office. Everyone is really confused.
Hello, how did they guess the passphrase?
We've been thwarted by a pirated copy of Black Mirror. You wouldn't know the passphrase beep 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 would work unless you'd seen that episode. It's my favorite. Have you seen it?
Suddenly, a voice speaks via the hotel intercom system.
Hello. My name is Enric Pride of the Imperial Armed Forces. We are now in control of this hotel. Please make your way to the penthouse where you will be executed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Chad sips his glass of space whiskey.
So, should we go?
No, numbnuts.
What? That voice sounds posh and therefore trustworthy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, goofball dipshit. They cannot be trusted.
On the security feed, they see Hugs roaming the halls, carrying a vibro machete.
Oh, great. Now we're in a slasher movie.
We've got an escape hatch in the aquarium. It's on the side near the ceiling. We just need to get the passphrase to unlock it from here. It's not one of my passphrases, though. It was set before I began working here, and I have no record of it in my database.
That's easy. It's just my real name. Ekmina and Inspector Chisos. Oh. I'm going home.
I got it from here. Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Akmina and Inspector Chisos turn sharply to face Chad. Chad winks at Akmina. Akmina stares blankly. Chad winks at Inspector Chisos. Inspector Chisos blushes. Chad winks at Akmina again. Akmina laughs at Chad's crestfallen face. Chad hits himself in the side of the head with his glass of space whiskey.
Oh my god.
Your real name?
Chad types his real name on his keyboard, and Akmina gasps as a small light indicates the hatch has been successfully unlocked.
That's your real name?
Chad winks at Akmina.
Let's get to the aquarium.
Wait, you forgot your whiskey.
Chad winks at Inspector Chiso.
I won't need it anymore. Smashing the glass against my head was just symbolic of my triumphant return to the surface of the world. Let's go.
Chad winks at Akmina with both eyes.
Well, maybe I'll want a drink when this is all over with.
You go. I'll stay here and be your man in the chair.
Akmina stuffs the whiskey into a pocket as they leave. Dramatic music plays as Chad and Akmina head towards the aquarium. Interior, corridor between the kitchen and aquarium. Hugs is patrolling the walls, swinging his vibro machete and singing.
I'm the same goddamn man you are. You bleed the same. I'm a pig with the same fucking hiney. You shoot like a chicken with the same fucking gun. It's hard to change. Life is hard to change.
Hugs turns a corner and heads towards the kitchens. Interior, kitchen. Dexter Jester is packing his belongings, ready to make an exit before it's too late. The doors burst open and Hugs enters the room.
Going somewhere, you four-armed, moof-milking nerf noodler?
I'm not afraid of you, you Imperial prick.
How did you know I'm Imperial?
Your couture and the Imperial emblem on your jacket. And Pride just said over the intercom.
Perhaps you have clairvoyance, an extrasensory perception. Maybe you use the Force. Regardless, I will mess you up so badly!
I ain't afraid of your monstrous ways.
Oh, I'm not a monster, Chef. I just have a job to do, and that job is to murder you and get a sticker in my sticker book. Now, here, this is my kitchen with my implements of murder.
You can try.
Do or do not. There is no try. Isn't that what you fucking nerds say all the time?
Doors open from the other side of the room. Chad and Akmina burst in.
Yay! You two are next on my list! You've made my day a lot easier. The mystery box shall be mine! Now, look at my knife.
Hugs produces a vibro machete from his pants.
Wow.
Are you sure that's a knife?
Oh no.
Yes, that's a knife.
That's not a knife.
Oh no.
This is a knife.
Oh,
God.
damn it, you guys.
Dexter produces a larger kitchen knife from behind his back. Hugs produces a second machete from behind his back.
You're right. It's knives, plural. This four-armed chicken guts has just volunteered to die first.
Those aren't knives. These are knives.
Chad produces two large knives from behind his back.
Dex, Akmina, go wait in my office. I'll deal with this. Imperial scum. Now, guys, I don't want you to see this.
But maybe I do.
Akmina produces three extremely large knives from behind her back.
So many knives.
Unsafe.
Those aren't knives. These are knives.
Get to your office. I can handle this. Really. I mean it.
Begrudgingly, Dexter and Akmina hand their knives to Chad and leave him to face Hugs and his vibro machete. Chad has 6 knives, more than hands to hold them with, so begins to juggle them in the air.
Oh God. Oh God. Don't do it.
Okay, Jesus.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So, the drunk hotel manager wants to put on a show, eh? I'm gonna enjoy.
Suddenly, Chad crosses the space between them like a bolt of lightning, dropping all the knives to the floor. Hugs looks down at them, distracted by the loud clanging of blades. As he looks up, all he sees is fist. Chad punches Hugs in the face, kicks his balls, and breaks his arm in 17 places.
Oh, my shit! You've busted up my shit!
You brought knives to a fist fight, and that was your first mistake. You thought you were going to kill me because knives are sharp, and that's the way geeks think. But I'm a nerd.
Wow.
I wasn't thinking that at all!
You just want to be part of the in crowd. You want the respect. You think real thugs don't even exist. You're pathetic.
I just wanted stickers in my sticker book! Have mercy on me!
No. Let's keep going.
Hugs painfully crawls across the floor. Chad, someone stands over him.
I tried to hold it in, but I couldn't. You think this is a pain? You try hiding in the dark and not being able to see. You're the reason for this. All I ever did was fight, but you walked in carrying a loaded machete like you're king of the jungle. You think just because you're a geezer, you can get away with it? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I got you. You had to come here, didn't you? Of all the hotels, you had to come into my hotel. And now he's awake. You just had to wake him.
Chad stomps down on Hugs' leg, crushing his kneecap in 94 places. Pug screams.
Oh! Who are you talking about?
Him. Me. The lines are blurred now.
Chad punches a hole and hugs his side, exposing his kidneys.
Oh my god.
Pug screams in agony.
Oh! Listen, my shit is so busted up right now that it would be a small miracle if I survive. Let me go, please.
I'm gonna give you gummy vitamins so you live. Go back to your masters and tell them I'm whole again and I'm coming to them.
Who are you?
Tell them they've just made an enemy of Sporky Frost.
Woo!
Sporky Frost? Sporky Frost. Oh shit.
Pugs eats a gummy vitamin from Chad's outstretched hand. He feels much better and gets to his feet and limps to a mirror and looks at his array of wounds.
Sensu bean?
Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna clean myself up a bit first.
Chad, Sporky, takes a minute to calm down. He looks around the kitchen, satisfied. He notices the clock. He takes a deep breath, pulls out his cell phone, and dials 918.
Hey, it's me. You know, the icky dude who kills people for no reason and all. I'm back. I had a little incident here. Apparently, it's the Empire. I think I may be arrested at the end of this. I could be locked up forever. It wasn't my idea to hurt you. Or was it? Yeah, you inspired me for this one. I can't wait to get to LA to be friends again.
Sporky pauses, listening to the voice at the other end of the line.
Okay, you're right. I'll do it, and I'll let you know what happens. See you soon, Brad.
Sporky hangs up. We zoom in on his phone and see that it isn't a phone at all. It is a toddler's toy phone. Instead of numbers, the buttons have pictures of farm animals on them. The camera cuts to Hugs, still tending to his wounds.
I can't believe I survived. I can't believe this happened and that I survived. Holy crap. Is this my face now?
Hugs feels a tickle in his tummy. He looks down and sees a flash of light coming from his jacket pocket. The light gets brighter. Hugs reaches into his pocket and withdraws a small, pebble-like object from inside his mission envelope. It is a red kyber crystal.
How convenient. I have an original lightsaber hilt from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, in my other jacket pocket. It just needed a crystal.
Hugs looks at Sporky across from the room through the reflection in the mirror.
Round 2, motherfucker.
Oh, boy.
Hugs attempts to place the kyber crystal into the lightsaber hilt. He is too shocked, and his arm too broken to put it in correctly, and it ends up dropping them both to the floor. Suddenly, Hugs feels another tickle in his tummy. He looks down. The blade of a vibro machete pierces his torso. He looks up into the mirror. Sporky stands behind him, smiling widely. Exterior, Ord Mantell streets. Gideon, Jobin, and now Tiggy are running around frantically looking for their prisoners. Jobin is starting to have a breakdown, while Gideon, who's a bit older, doesn't seem too fazed and knows they'll be fine and find the prisoners. Tiggy is just along for the ride and has left his gift shop unattended.
Gideon, you're so criffing boned, man.
Hey, watch your filthy mouth. We're Imperial officers. We're better than this. Keep it together, though.
Keep it together. If we don't find these very important prisoners, you pissing in your uniform will be the least of your troubles, man.
I'm so glad I came along. I do love the occasional adventure.
Woof. Woof, woof, woof.
What the?
Wookiee talk. That should bring the prisoners out of hiding. They have a pet Wookiee too, right?
Hey, I might have a Wookiee mating call manure horn at the shop. Want me to get it?
Tiggy leaves the shop.
I might have to pee again.
So, a Wookiee manure horn sounds like a shitty idea.
That was my first thought, too.
Tiggy returns, carrying a brochure for the on-site Wookiee insemination room that will impregnate the prisoners with Wookiees.
That should be enough. Just stick your penis in the wombs and...
No, we are not having Wookiee babies. This is not happening.
A manure horn. You were supposed to come back with the manure.
Yeah, about that. This just seems like more fun, you know?
Tiggy winks at Gideon and Jobin suggestively. They stare back at him blankly.
Get the shit horn, damn you!
Fine. I'm just trying to get you boys relaxed and clear-minded so you can find your sex slaves.
Prisoners.
I know what I said.
Tiggy leaves with the Wookiee insemination device in hand and heads back to the gift shop.
What?
Interior. Gift shop. Tiggy enters the shop and sees 3 new customers, not knowing they were actually Han, Luke, and Leia.
Hey, I know we just met, but can you watch the store for me for a second?
Sure thing, friend. You can trust us. My friends don't speak because we don't have enough space in the stream to have actors here for them.
What?
What?
I'm helping my friends find some folks, and whatever you do, don't go behind that curtain.
Which curtain do you speak of, good sir?
Tiggy points to a corner of the shop that is decorated with red curtain, neon lights, and a flashing sign that reads, Wookiee insemination room.
No.
Han and Leia look at each other suggestively.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, you don't need to worry about us. We'll take good care of the store, and we'll stay out of the Wookiee insemination room. After all, Star Wars is for kids, and that sounds entirely inappropriate.
Thanks, you 3. It's nice to know that there are helpful folk in the galaxy still.
Get out of here, you scamp.
Tiggy leaves. After a moment, Han and Leia rush behind the curtain to see the inner workings of the insemination room. Luke watches Han and Leia groping each other uncomfortably from a corner of the shop.
I don't know why it feels so wrong. He turned on. But Luke, but Leia is so hot.
Exterior. Ord Mantell streets. Tiggy, with manure horn in hand, makes his way back to Gideon and Jobin. Jobin is having a panic attack.
What the hell? Why the hell aren't we scaring the shit out of people to find the prisoners? We're so fucked.
Hey guys, I'm back with the manure horn. Toot toot. Thank the Force for my new friends who can watch the shop for me.
Oh, well, that's good.
Wait, new friends?
Oh, these cool kids. I just met them. Cool binders.
Jobin and Gideon stop in their tracks and look at each other. They begin to run past Tiggy and head back to the gift shop. Tiggy yells after them.
Hey, what What about the manure horn?
Fuck your poop flute.
Interior, gift shop. Jobin and Gideon run behind the curtain in the gift shop, where they find Han entangled in Wookiee insemination tubes. Luke and Leia are visibly shaken as they stare at Han's mess.
Look at the mess you made, Han. Please wash yourself off.
Leia begins to yell at him, but is quickly silenced by Jobin.
There you are. Clean yourselves up and get back in the shuttle.
He can't wash himself off. Once you don the Corellian blood stripe, you can never take your pants off again, unless in the presence of a licensed dry cleaner.
Shush now. Let me tell you about the world of pain you're about to...
Gideon is cut off as the Wookiee insemination system beeps loudly. The walls begin to shake.
What the fuck?
The walls of the insemination room lower around Han.
Oh no, here we go again.
Han, come on. We don't have time for this. I don't think I want to see you machine fuck you again.
That's no machine.
5 tall, muscular Wookiees emerge from beyond the opened walls. They eye Han, who is still tangled in the insemination machine.
Oh, great. All Han's dreams come true at once.
A long scene plays out. Han eagerly mates with all 5 Wookiees. Leia watches eagerly. Luke watches horrified. Jobin.
Oh my god.
Jobin watches while rubbing his nipples. Jobin impatiently watches the clock. As each Wookiee finishes, the Wookiee insemination room makes another series of beeps, and the machine tips Han off his table. Liquids, solids, and even gases spill out onto the floor.
I guess Han really misses Chewie.
Everyone stands around in shock at what they've just witnessed. Han smokes a cigarette, looking very happy with himself.
So, we were looking everywhere for you 3. Seriously, clean yourselves up and get back on the shuttle.
Tiggy returns to the insemination room, finding it a complete mess. Tiggy realizes he will be left with the cleanup duties.
What the hell have I done with my life? I went to school to become an accountant. I could have been great.
Suddenly, Gideon makes a run for the bathroom.
The pea's coming.
Meet us back at the shuttle, baby bladder.
Jobin turns to Tiggy as he leaves with the prisoners, who are still a mess and smell like Wookiee fur and something salty.
Thanks for helping us find the prisoners.
Anytime, Chewie Wank. Now hurry up and get back to the shuttle. I've got cleaning to do.
Let's go, turds.
Jobin and the 3 prisoners run back out to the shuttle. Gideon can be heard yelling from the gift shop as Jobin, Han, Luke, and Leia walk up the shuttle ramp.
The pee! The pee won't stop! Somebody get the pee!
Interior, staff quarters, Pride's mission control room. Pride is watching a wall of monitors showing images from all over the hotel, as well as an episode of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon.
You can't ask that kid for an interview. If you're gonna fuck around with people's lives like that, you're gonna pay. We just got a guy who was killed last night. You know what? You're gonna pay for that too. I'm gonna find the guy who killed him. I'm gonna fuck him up real bad. I'm gonna let you know if I catch him.
What an American.
What you watching?
I think Jimmy Fallon's gone insane. But it seems like the kind of background element that you'd see in a movie where the director uses what's on TV to echo what could happen later in the story. Really reinforces the theme, you know?
Cool.
Just outside the door to their room, the elevator dings. Curious, Pride, Veers, and Piet walk out to see who or what is inside. The elevator door opens. Hugs is sitting, strapped to an office chair, bleeding profusely, his eyelids taped open, barely alive. Inside his haute couture jacket, Pride sees what looks like Arabesh lettering.
Well, what have we here? Hopefully not something that is going to ruin my plan and mess up my day.
Pride parts Hugs' jacket to reveal that someone has handwritten a note in blood on his pristine haute couture shirt. Piet reads it aloud.
Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a lightsaber.
Yep, that'll do it.
End of part 1.
Well done, everyone.
Oh my god.
Matt, incredible American English.
Absolutely, Matt. You
That's
killed
just
me.
fine, man. You got it.
That was amazing.
You
Oh,
nailed
you're
it, sir.
Oh my
You
god.
know, I came here to
I didn't
please.
sense a stitch of Australian in there.
Not at all. Spot on.
It was
sir.
almost Midwest. It was so good.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
great
Yeah.
work, everyone. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's
And thanks everyone in the audience for participating and watching along. We will have a date for part 2 soon. We haven't said it just yet, but it won't be too far away. So keep an eye on all of our social media, like Twitter, which is at Blue Bantha Milk, Instagram at Blue Bantha Milk Co, Facebook, Blue Bantha Milk Co. You're already on YouTube, so I don't need to tell you how to do that. Yeah, if you want to share this around and tell your friends about it, use the hashtags Banthaverse or hashtag episode 4 and 3Q. Thank you again, everyone. It's been an absolute blast. We hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, we will see you next time.
Bye.